As you were saying, as you get older, your hangovers get worse.
Yes.
Our bodies are less prepared to deal with heavy drinking, which leaves us having a harder time dealing with hangovers starting in our late 20s is when you'll start noticing the effects getting worse.
The worst part for hangovers for me is when you do wake up. Like, I'll fall asleep, but I'll wake up pretty quick, and then I'm just drowsy and tired. Like, super drowsy, but cannot go under again. And then you're walking around like a dang zombie.
It affects how you sleep. Yeah, that's it. You can't get into your deep levels of sleep when you have the alcohol in your system, too much of it. And that's why it's affecting your sleep. So you do. The next day you wake up, you're tired, you're depressed, you're anxious.
Doesn't help when you're in New Jersey, let me just tell you. Because it's already depressing enough. Then you compound it with, over drinking and not sleeping.
When you have a hangover in New Jersey, what do? Drink again.
That's right. Hair of the dog is so true in New Jersey.
It is, huh? There's actually some of those myths that this article that you gave me about hangovers kind of kills. Now, you might notice as you get older, your body just doesn't seem to process things you consume as well. I can tell, especially with food.
Yes.
That's why I can't eat anything bad. And I can tell you if I've eaten something a little bit off and I stick to the same kind of foods because, man, I really can feel everything I eat.
I have trouble with carbs, sugar, and red meat. And I never used to have trouble with them.
Oh, I have trouble with the carbs and sugar, the good kind of trouble.
It says every time we drink, we use ammo basically in our body to defend against the toxins created by the alcohol. And over time, we basically have less and less ammo.
So we're kind of like Mario from Mario Brothers, and we keep on getting hit with those owls and those little things, and it's just kind of knocking down our energy till we cross the finish line.
Kind of, I guess, yeah. They say the ammo basically is antioxidants, enzymes, and amino acids found in your liver, which are necessary for metabolizing the alcohol. So as you get older, you don't metabolize it as well. So to lessen the effects of a hangover, avoid darker colored alcoholic drinks.
Cool, whiskey's my favorite.
Including whiskey.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Yep. Red wines and sugary drinks or cocktails. That's what I always talk to my daughter when she has like a headache or a hangover. I'm like, what were you having? And she's gotten that
I love rum runners.
Yeah, like sugary punches and these kind of things. Yes.
Mudslides are the best, Dad.
They say try lighter drinks like gin and vodka. And my son Colin, he had actually had a gin and tonic. I tried. I'm like, going, you know what? It sounds like grandma's drink, but it wasn't that bad.
I feel like if I'm drinking a gin, I need a suit. Maybe I need to make a deal somewhere up in New York.
Gin and tonic is refreshing.
Yes, I thought so too.
Yeah, they're really yummy.
All right,
Nice and light.
Maybe I'm going to start getting healthy. Maybe I'm going to go from whiskey to gin.
Okay.
I like it.
Good for you.
This is a great
Good
article.
for you.
Changes.
They also say that as you're drinking, do try to work in the water. It'll help you stay hydrated and dilute the level of alcohol in your blood. A 1-for-1 ratio is pretty much what they're thinking. Drink to glass of water. And then they say have a balanced meal with protein, fat, and high fiber carbohydrates before going out to drink. That will actually affect how you metabolize everything.
Some of us can't do that, though. I can't drink and eat at the same time. I just can't. I can't get full.
Eat before.
Well, they're saying before.
I can't eat before.
I can't either because I feel like if I eat a meal and then I go out, I'm like all bloated.
Well, why don't you make it like a couple
slow.
hours, like 90 minutes or 2 hours before you go out? You have something solid that can energize you and then give your body some time to start working on that food and then before you put the alcohol in it.
The one thing that works for me is if I eat like a half a loaf of bread about 2 p.m.
Yeah.
before cocktails and cake. If I eat it before, like around 2 p.m.
A whole loaf, huh?
Like a half a loaf.
Okay, yeah.
Preferably the kind you put in the oven and you bake it. Like the big old, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Cheese loaf.
Cheese loaf or the big, I mean,
Yeah.
you haven't had good white bread in a long time,
No,
Fat
I
Kevin.
haven't,
So
yeah.
there's a kind that you put in the oven and then it rises, like that big old loaf. You put the butter on there. If I eat half
Yeah.
of that at 2 p, I'm good.
You're good.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I agree with the article.
And they say caffeine doesn't cure a hangover, but it will help you be more alert and help clear out the brain fog.
Okay.
But they say be careful not to overdo the caffeine as it can also dehydrate you. But those are some hangover tips.
And don't overdo the bread either. Don't go a full loaf. It's something that just keeps you, that kind of curbs the hunger.
Yes,
It does.
for all of you writing this down at home.
Tips from a madman.
How to throw your life away. Listen to us.